Peace. This is White Raptor News Ministries. All praise and glory to the Supreme Spirit of Truth, the living God who is one. There is none like the Spirit, the truth, walking in the truth, living the truth, being the truth, sharing the truth, talking the truth, living the truth, just consuming yourself in understanding and insight and wisdom and having ears to listen and discern the lies from the truth, what is right and what is wrong. You are accountable for your own soul. There is nobody else that is accountable for your soul other than you. Okay? There are no mediators between you and God. All right? There's only you and God. Anything between you and God is an idol. You shall not have no other gods before me. First commandment. Second commandment, you shall not make for yourself an idol. Anything that was created on the sixth day of creation is an idol. We're here at Joshua chapter 17. This was the allotment for the tribe of Manasseh as Joseph's firstborn. That is for Machir, Manasseh's firstborn. Machir was the ancestor of the Gileadites, who had received Gilead and Bashan because Machirites were great soldiers. So this allotment was for the rest of the people of Manasseh, the clan of Abirzah, Helek, Azrael, Shechem, Hefer, and Shemitah. These are the other male descendants of Manasseh, son of Joseph, by their clans. Now Zelophehad, son of Hefer, the son of Gilad, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, had no sons, but only daughters, whose names were Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. They were to Eleazar the priest. Joshua, son of Nun, and the leaders said, "The Lord commanded Moses to give us an inheritance among our relatives." So Joshua gave them an inheritance along with the brothers of their fathers, according to the Lord's command. Manasseh's share consists of 10 tracts of land beside Gilead and Bashan, east of the Jordan, because the daughters of the tribe of Manasseh received an inheritance among the sons. The land of Gilead belongs to the rest of the descendants of Manasseh. The territory of Manasseh extended from Asher to Milcah-Mathath, east of Shechem. The boundary ran southward from there to include the people living in Tappuah. Manasseh had the land of Tappuah, but Tappuah itself on the boundary of Manasseh belonged to the Ephraimites. Then the boundary continued south to the Kanah ravine. There were towns belonging to Ephraim, lying among the towns of Manasseh, but the boundaries of Manasseh was the north side of the ravine and ended at the Mediterranean Sea. On the south, the land belonged to Ephraim. On the north, to Manasseh. The territory of Manasseh reached the Mediterranean Sea and bordered Asher on the north and Issachar on the east. Within Issachar and Asher, Manasseh also had Beth Shan, Ibleam, and the people of Dor, Endor, Tanakh, and Megiddo, together with their surrounding settlements. The third in the list is Naphoth. Yet the Manassites were not able to occupy these towns, for the Canaanites were determined to live in that region. However, when the Israelites grew stronger, they subjected the Canaanites to forced labor, but did not drive them completely out. So, at one time, Gentiles were enslaved to Israel. And so so what's happening here? Why is Israel in captivity right now? I'm pretty sure that this reality that we live in, this reset that we keep going back and forth, has pitted nations against each other. If this reality is indeed a reality where it resets, clearly Israel has been in power, and now Israel isn't in power. Let me retract that. The true Hebrew Israelite are not in power today. Those that are in the province of Jerusalem are not Israelites. They're cozy Nazi Jews. They're imposters. They're beasts that hijacked this reality. And that's a fact. The people of Joseph said to Joseph, "Why have you given us only one allotment and one portion for our inheritance? We are numerous people, and the Lord has blessed us abundantly." "If you are so numerous," Joseph answered, "and if the hill country of Ephraim is too small for you, go up into the forest and clear land for yourselves there in the land of the Perizzites and the Rephaites." The people of Joseph replied, "The hill country is not enough for us, and all the Canaanites who live in the plain have chariots fitted with iron, both those in Bethshan and its settlement, and those in the valley of Jezreel." But Joshua said to the tribes of Joseph, to Ephraim and Manasseh, "You are numerous and very powerful. You will have not only one allotment, but the farthest hills country as well. Clear it, and its farthest limits will be yours. Through the Canaanites have chariots fitted with iron, and though they are strong, you can and drive them out." So we have this ongoing battle, it would appear, that takes place between Israel and the Gentile. I mean, we are responsible to make sure that the proper message is getting to the generations to come. That there are two gods, okay? Well, there's many gods, but there's only one supreme God. What do I mean? Genesis chapter 2, verse 7, Bible Hub. The God in the Old Testament here is Elohim. Okay, in plural of Eloah. Gods, multiple gods, G-O-D-S in the ordinary sense. Okay, so this Lord here, this Lord is Yahweh, and that's the proper name of God of Israel. From Hayah, self-existing or eternal, Jehovah, Jewish national name of God. Jehovah is the Jewish national name. So you have one that is Jehovah, and the others call the proper name of God of Israel, they call him Yahweh. Two different names. Now, Yahweh may be the opposite of Elohim. Elohim are many gods. Yahweh is saying that it's one and that it is an eternal God. But as I've said many times, I show you this. Every time I do this, I have to show you Exodus chapter 15, verse 3, Bible Hub. You have to understand that the Lord is a warrior. The Lord is a warrior here, and then there's another one down here too as well. The Lord is a man of war. So we've been, everything that's talking, when it's talking about lords and men in power, we're just talking about a regular old man who placed himself in power, who's a murderer more than likely, kills people, reigns because of the evil that he permits. You see, my interpretation is that the Creator created mankind evil on the 6th day of creation. Here, Genesis chapter 1, verse 27, Bible Hub, created this man here in an image of God. is a ghost. Again, this God here is Elohim. So Elohim, this God is used of a supreme creator. This God Elohim is plural of Eloah, and it's gods in the ordinary sense, specifically used of a supreme God. So this is a lowercase God. Even though it's a capitalized God, it's still creation. This is a created God. This is a God that the supreme creator created creation first, the spiritual creation, and then it ordained power, the supreme spirit, just like mankind on this plane of existence ordains power, and power is dropped down. One will have power over thousands. One will command thousands, another one will command 500, another one will command hundreds, the other will command tens. So that's the way it works. Everything is underneath of a rule here, but the Spirit requires us to worship Him in spirit and truth. So anyways, I'm going to keep this one short as well. All praise and glory to the Supreme Spirit. Blessings to the children, the true children of God, the true Israelites. Honestly, we don't know who they are. This is why you got to tell a person by their fruits today. You tell a person by their fruits today by talking to them about God. If you engage with somebody about God and they receive you, they jump on board with you, they want to embellish the moment with you because you don't have too many people that are on the same page that love the spirit of truth. Truly love the spirit of truth. Love God. People on this plane of existence hate God. They're unbelievers. They don't want to know anything about God, or they place other gods beside the God of Israel. Okay? You must wake up. Two gods. This God here is the one that created man in his image. Notice, this is not the Lord God. Okay? And nowhere in any of these, when you're looking at Exodus 3, does it say anything about Elohim being a man. And I've been through all these meanings and stuff before. It's all Jehovah, it's all the Lord, and it's all Yahweh. It's Yahuwah right here. Your older Bibles, your Genevieve Bible, these Bishop's Bible, all of these. So I go to these Bibles here and stuff too as well. But I stay mostly in the modern Bible. I read mostly from King James Bible personally myself. But right now I'm reading you the Bible from the NIV. If there's ever any questions, I do a lot of cross-referencing, so I'm sure that you won't have to worry about it. The best way, honestly, folks, to read this Bible is this application Bible Hub here, because you have all of the different translations and stuff, and then you also have the Strong's Concordance. It tells you what an idol is. It's an image, okay? An idol is an image, okay? So that man, this God that, not the wrong parable. This God, Elohim, that created man in his own image is a phantom. It's a shaded idol. Okay, it's a representative figure. An image is an idol. I just showed you that. An idol here. An idol is an image. Okay? So, that God that created man in his image created himself. This God created man in his own image, created himself, a male and female. This is not the supreme creator. This is all going on and taking place on the 6th day of creation. Everybody knows that has everything to do with Revelations 13:18. We'll leave it there at that. All praise and glory to the Supreme Spirit of Truth. Blessings to the true Israelite, those that love God, that love to talk about God, share scriptures of God, that love to talk the truth, walk the truth, be the truth. And once you start walking in the truth. You live in your life by the truth. You turn away from all your ungodly ways, and you're lying, and you're fornicating, and you're cheating on your husbands, and you give a contrite, repentant heart to the Spirit of truth. When you start walking in that truth, you walk in it daily, every day. You don't stray from the truth. You'll start being able to see every time somebody tells a lie. You'll just feel it. You'll just know it. You just know that they're exaggerating. You know that they're embellishing the story. You know that they're adding content to it's just, this plane of existence is really weird, man. We are weird creatures, man, when you're walking in the lie. So get out of the lie, folks. This is White Raptor News Ministries.